Shalom, family trendsetter. I want to talk about the debate last night between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Kamala Harris, she destroyed Joe Biden as far as the debate is concerned. The issue was about busing, and for those of you who don't know what busing is about, maybe you need to do some research about that particular topic. But, Joe Biden had endorsed some kind of senator back in the days that made, some racial statement, basically that supported segregation. And he never walked it back, you know what I'm saying? And I guess what he tried to say is that, well, the comment that he made, it was taken out of content. It's always taken out of content when they make a racial fucking comment towards black people. But between Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they had a debate and they was going back and forth. She was very strategic. She did her thing. Now me, I don't really like her that much because she's a race traitor. She's married to a devil, a so-called white man. So I would never vote for her if I had the opportunity to vote for her. And the reason why I say I have the opportunity to vote, because I wouldn't vote because I'm under, strict commandment not to vote for another nation over us. Now, Kamala Harris, she might be one of us, but when she side with the oppressor, the enemy, she's no longer a so-called black person, as far as I'm concerned, all right? And the fact that, she's even in the political arena says a lot because, we're not supposed to be of the world, okay? The Bible said we need to be separate. Holy means set apart, okay? That's what holy means. A lot of y'all don't know that's what the word means. Holy means set apart. So we're supposed to be different. Be in the world, but not of the world. Not supposed to love the world because this world is being ruled by God, which is Satan, okay? Y'all refer to the Most High as God. His name is not God. God is a title. Okay, you can't go to your wife that's a nurse, and when somebody say, hey, what's your name? She said, oh, my name is Nurse. No, your name is whatever the government slave name that was given to your ass. That's what your name is. So the Most High name is not God. A lot of y'all give him name, but we don't really know his name. Because all these names that we are calling him is names that was given to us by the fucking heathen Gentiles. All right? Now, we as black people, right, our vote really doesn't count, but it's needed. Let me clear that up. Our vote is not basically, it doesn't really count, but it's needed. Now, what I mean by that is that they need us as so-called black people, descendants of the transatlantic slave trade. We are the true people of the Bible. We are the chosen people, the Hebrew Israelite. And that word Hebrew is not even our original name. It's Ivory Israelite, okay? We're the one that's under the Deuteronomy chapter 28 curse. Now, if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, it tells you that we was going to go back into bondage. Bondage and slavery is synonymous with each other, right? By means of ships. So they need us to endorse them as a form of testimony because, see, you got to understand, think about this. If we as the chosen people, the true Hebrew Israelite, again, using that word very loosely, right? The Most High chosen people endorse these devils. Two things is happening. One, the Most High is going to frown upon us because we are following man's tradition. Because voting is a fucking ritual. A lot of y'all don't know it's a ritual. When you go and you vote, it's a ritual. A ritual. I gotta keep saying that shit because a lot of y'all don't understand this shit. Everything that's on this planet, everything that we do, they have deceived us into doing it. Holidays and all this shit. Right? I'm not going to try to stray off topic in this video. I'm going to try to stay on topic, but I just want y'all to understand that. So when you vote for, let's say, a Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, that motherfucker that said black people are predators, the Hillary bitch stepped it up a notch. She called us super predator, right? And they go into, let's say, a place like Syria, and they start killing innocent people. These people blood are going to be on your hand because you were the one that went and endorsed these people spiritually to go and murder these people. It's deep. It's a deep thing to consider, family, but it's true, right? So I want y'all to understand something, that no matter how much they look like us, because a lot of us believe, Joe Biden would be a better candidate because he was under the wings of Obama, the first black president. Obama wasn't the first black president. Jan Hansen was the first black president. Obama was a half-breed. His mother's she's a Jew, okay? Jewish, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Wish they was Jew, okay? She is not one of us, and he's not one of us 100%. This is one of the reasons why when he came with that slogan, change, the only change that he made was legalizing homosexuality, because I personally believe he's a homo. You know what I'm saying? There was some shit that came out way in the past. I was watching a video where you had this devil talk about he had relations with him back in the days and shit, but that's for another video. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand something, family, that even though, yes, she did dominate the stage last night, and I give her kudos and shit because, you know, she was basically talking about her personal experience, and we all can relate, you know, so as so-called black people. And I think for the most part, she would be a better mouthpiece on behalf of black people. But once they pass that threshold in the so-called White House, once they go into that place called the White House, a different spirit come over them, invoke into them, and they always go to war. Notice every president that went into that White House always want to do, you know, murder, want to kill something, go to war. You feel what I'm saying? And I know another thing that I noticed, their hair always changed. Their hair color always changed from their natural color to gray. In Trump's case, because his hair is fucked up, it's probably a wig and shit, toupee, whatever. I don't know what, that shit ain't changed yet to gray. I don't know what color that shit's gonna change to. But I'm not even gonna worry about him for right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand something. Joe Biden is not your candidate. Joe Biden is an undercover racist. He do not like black people. Okay, this motherfucker's a seasoned politician. Donald Trump, you get what you get from Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is he's just an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He's just a reality star. He don't know nothing about politics. He was born into racism. His father, you know what I'm saying, used to be down with the KKK. So he is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with him. But a lot of y'all, I'm sure, gonna vote for Biden because he's Democrat. Like, what the fuck has Democratic Party ever done for us? You know what I'm saying? They are the one that promote Planned Parenthood. The Hillary bitch, she said she's Margaret Sanger was her hero. That bitch, that gay bitch that pretty much hated black people so much so she created Planned Parenthood. Excuse me, fam. I was drinking coffee, so my mouth was a little bit so-so. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to understand, none of these people are for us. We're living in the land of our enemy. We're still in captivity. Yes, physically the chain have been removed and the yoke have been removed from our necks, but we're still in mental slavery. They're never going to do anything for us. Reparation, that shit ain't going to come the way how you think it is. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not going to give us this in God we trust that they worship as God, this money to further destroy us. That's not how reparation is going to come. We're going to get something more, way more valuable than money. I said that in my last video. So I just want to share this with y'all. I do believe that Kamala Harris destroyed Joe Biden as far as the debate is concerned. He looked like he just threw in the towel. Bernie Sanders looked like he needs to go back and rest somewhere in a nursing home, give it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's too old for this game. And the other candidate, they wasn't saying nothing. They was weak. But anyway, I just want to share my thoughts with you. What do y'all think? With that, I say shalom.